All right, guys, welcome to the next segment. Okay, this story is ridiculous because even me, right? Okay, I'm a leftist. Okay, um, I'm looking at this because this isn't a typical this isn't a left or right issue, or I'm looking at it as independently as I can, right? So, and I don't know anything about medicine or like anything like that. Okay, so I'm just looking at it with a clear head, and probably how everybody else is looking at it, left, right, independent. It doesn't matter. Okay, so RFK is trying to fire uh her exact position is the director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Okay, so RFK, the health secretary, which he was appointed this I guess February or January, whenever that was. And I won't lie, this is probably the main person of Donald Trump's cabinet that it didn't make sense to hire. He's not a health secretary, and it sounds like he's been smoking 2 packs of cigarettes for the past 30, 40 years. It literally sounds like he's talking through a fan. Like, have you ever been by or you guys know what I'm talking about? It just sounds like he's talking through a fan, man. I'm sorry, it is what it is. It sounds like he has a fucking hole in his neck, and he's talking like this. You know what I mean? So, uh, doesn't look the part, doesn't have the background of the part, nothing, and he got appointed, right, by sucking Trump's dick, of course. Um, so he tries to hire this lady, or he tries to fire this lady. I'm like, okay, I can't really form an opinion because I don't know if she didn't do anything wrong. I guess they disagree on policy. Now, where the problem is she's a doctor, uh, and has a lot of doctor background, like a lot of I guess a background of being a doctor, and then you have RFK, who sounds like a just a man that smokes 5 packs of cigarettes a day. I think I'm gonna trust the lady, okay? And then I was like, okay, well, maybe, right? Maybe Trump appointed him because he knows some things, and maybe he's done his research and all that. But they appointed this administration appointed this woman. This that they appointed her, I think like 3 months ago, for to be the position of the director of Centers for Disease Control. So you guys hire her, and then you guys want to fire her because she claims that it's whatever they're doing there is unscientific. Now imagine if they said if this happened with like Fauci, where they said um, whatever he was doing was unscientific with the COVID vaccines, they would be going ballistic. They would be going ballistic. The MAGA right would be going ballistic. Oh, the COVID vaccines are going to kill you guys. That's not even scientific. All the conspiracy theories, and now here we come today, August 28th. They're trying to fire the head of this thing, and the doctor is claiming that whatever they're doing with these vaccines and other things are unscientific. Imagine if Fauci, if another doctor said whatever Fauci was doing with the COVID vaccine was unscientific. The MAGA right would be burning things down, and they would be going crazy if they had to take that, or if they took the vaccine and doctors were claiming that it was unscientific. They'd be going ballistic. Okay. Now I want to show you guys this too, because it's not just her. It's not just her. The CDC head of zoonotic division resigns, whatever that is. The CDC medical officer resigns, and the head of CDC's vaccine unit resigns. The head of CDC's vaccine unit. We know RFK has been attacking these vaccines. He claimed one vaccine. I remember like 2 months ago, I had it increased what was it? It increased Down syndrome by like 1,000%. I'm like, bro, real like I again, because I don't know. I don't know a thing about vaccines, but 1,000%, that sounds inflated. That I don't care who you talk to. If you talk to my 10-year-old not daughter, whatever you call it, my niece, my 10-year-old niece, she would be like 1,000%. Like, that sounds insane. Like, I think you're just delusional. Yeah, I think you're deranged. To be honest, if I'm just keeping it real, you sound deranged, RFK. You have no background. Like I said, I went into this with a clear head. Maybe he knows something. He has no background. I can't trust it. How am I supposed to trust that? How am I supposed to trust him? I can't trust him. I can't trust the administration's word on RFK. I can't, because they're trying to fire Federal Reserve governors, and they're trying to fire Federal Reserve chairs, and they're trying to appoint election deniers to the head of the U.S. elections. They're trying to bring back was Confederate general statues in Washington, D.C. They're trying to turn Washington, D.C. into a police state. I can't trust them. I can't trust anything they do. Okay, and this one is just hyper insane. Where, I mean, no normal person with a brain can trust this. I don't care if you're liberal, conservative, whatever you are. You cannot trust this, guys. And I'm just going to show you guys the New York Times article on this. The headline says, Kennedy's push to fire director devolves into chaos. Now, I don't know if this woman's fired. I believe she is fired. Unlike Lisa Cook in the other video we just went over. I believe this woman is fired. It says the White House and the director of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention were engaged in a tense standoff on Thursday, and after Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. tried to fire the director, Susan Monterez, and multiple high-ranking agency officials resigned. So after they tried to fire her, just a lot of high-ranking agency officials just resigned right after. Now, I guess he doesn't have the authority to fire her, the disease control prevention woman, I'm guessing. And now I think I read something where now RFK wants Trump to fire her on his behalf. So continue reading. The White House said that she had been dismissed, but her lawyers, who said she had chosen protecting the public over serving a political agenda, insisted that she remain CDC director until President Trump fired her personally. So her lawyer basically saying that she will remain until Trump fires her personally. And remember, this administration hired her, and now that she doesn't want to play politics, she's out. That's literally deranged, guys. That's deranged in the fucking head. I cannot explain to you. That's deranged. There's no reason, even George Bush wouldn't do this shit, bro. But liberals would never allow this to happen, and I'm not even a liberal. But dude, anybody left of center has to think this is insane. This is insane. This is one of the dumbest headlines I've read in a while. Continue reading. The dispute now appears to be in the hands of Mr. Trump, who has now not weighed in publicly. A spokesperson for the White House did not respond to an inquiry about whether the president would fire Dr. Monterez. The Republican-led Senate voted only last month to confirm her. Literally last month. I said 3 months ago. It was last month. The Republican-led Senate voted her in. She is the first CDC director to be subject to Senate confirmation. As such, she works at the pleasure of the president, not Mr. Kennedy. Okay, so she says that she'll leave when Donald Trump tells her she's fired, which I mean, he probably will. To my if I know Donald Trump, because RFK is obviously one of Trump's yes men. He has been a yes man for a while, and if Trump doesn't like anybody else besides, I mean, the person he likes the most is a loyalist, and RFK fits that bill. And obviously, if she won't get in line with one of his most loyal of loyalists, then she's probably gonna go. Now it's probably not even on his radar right now because I guess he's got to deal with the suing of from Lisa Cook of Donald Trump. But just two words, you're fired, and she's gone. So that's I think that's the range. You're literally your whole Senate voted. Your Republican-led Senate voted to confirm her in last month. So what exactly is you got to think what is this administration's agenda? Will they just keep firing and hiring people until they play politics and just I guess lie on their behalf? Will they just start hiring doctors with no background like they did RFK for the health secretary? Will they hire doctors like the person that just cleared Donald Trump who lost his the doctor's license? And Donald Trump won't be cleared by the White House doctor, or refuses to be cleared by the White House doctor, as we see the bruise on his hand. And obviously he's been putting makeup on it as well. So everything, or even just, again, just like the firing of the Bureau of Labor Statistics when Donald Trump didn't like the number. These just easy things that come out of your mind when you watch the news of people he's firing, and then people who are been on the job for a while, or nonpartisan people that he's just firing, and then he's just hiring loyalists and bureaucrats. And he's talking, like I went over the last video where he said the non-elected bureaucrats of the deep state, he's just, if anything, if there was a deep state, there is no deep state, but if there was a deep state, he's just replacing the deep state with his own deep state. And that would just mean that there is a deep state in Washington, but it just shifts from admin to admin, which deep state gets to remain. And there's no getting rid of the deep state concept. But anyways, that's just the range to any normal person, normal American. None of this benefits. I don't trust RFK's policy on vaccines. These vaccines will be going into American babies, American citizens at all ages, really. And if he's starting to play ball with big pharma or whatever his agenda is, which whatever his agenda isn't aligning with doctors that the Republicans put in office a month ago. They're arguing already after a month that the policy is that bad. Whatever you're trying to do, no, that's insane. I don't trust that. I might not even get a vaccine. I like whatever vaccines he's altering. I don't want at all. My immune system's gonna have to thug it out until he's fired, or the Democrats get power back. It sounds bad. I won't be having children. I won't be having children until he's out, and we have doctors back in there, so my child doesn't fucking die of this weird vaccine shtick that he has. Maybe he'll be putting. Maybe his policy is putting tobacco in the shit, bro. So everybody sounds like him, and everybody starts getting bruises on their head, like on their hand, like Donald Trump. I mean, just imagine just for a second going back. Let's just say like 1950 or something, and this health secretary, and you just show the American people this is the health secretary, and this guy is he sounds like a fan, a literal fan. He sounds like an air conditioning unit. He sounds like a really loud air conditioning unit. You guys know what that sounds like, but yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous. They'd be like, what the fuck? This guy is the head of health? Yeah. It's hilarious, man. But they just be like, "Oh, this is the health secretary." That's crazy. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the video there. I might have like a sports video for you guys after this. This is mainly it though. Uh, yeah, I mean this is ridiculous, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I will have all my links, or I'll have links to my all my social media down below if you guys want to follow, and if you guys want to help support independent media, all my links to that is also down below. Anything and everything is appreciated either way. Just a like or subscribe, and just by you guys watching help me out. So thank you guys for everything, and we'll see you.